And welcome to another month of Bokksu, the Japanese snack box unboxing by Citizen Strife. That's myself. The last couple of months or so, I've been doing an edited format using pictures, before and after reactions, things of that nature. So I'll try to make this as quick and as genuine as possible. You know, the before and after reaction seems to be the best format for me. So I just got home. I'm going to open the box and see what happens. So let's see what this month has to offer. And the month's box is the Hokkaido Winter Walk. So if anybody remembers, a year or two ago, I also got a Hokkaido themed box, and it ended up being one of my favorites. So this has me very interested. In every Bokksu box, they come with a little descriptor of the theme itself, and it's there. Pause the screen if you need. Each box also comes with a thank you card from the owner, giving a little descriptor of his vibe of the box in question and what it means to him. So feel free to read this at your leisure. Come to one of my favorite parts of the month is the Let's Learn Japanese. And hopefully I get these correctly. Yukigeski, snowscape. Srara, icicles, or surara, depending on how they say it. Yuki Daruma, snowman, and Yuki Gassen, snowball fight. And I did my best to get the entire culture guide, these 2 pages with 4 different excerpts about different culture of the area, here to pause at your convenience. And to think, all this gets to be my dinner. Always as a starter, we have tea to drink while I'm doing the Bokksu. This month's tea is Denshiro Sencha green tea. Normally, green teas or genmatcha teas or sencha teas are a little bit thicker bodied than teas you'd get elsewhere, so should keep me up. Not like I was planning on sleeping today because I already had a ton of caffeine, so hooray for me! Gotta say, this one was a little tough to get a picture of because of the liquid. The Denshiro tea was a little lighter than I was hoping, and that was even with like 2 to 3 minutes of brewing time instead of just the 1 as advertised. So I might have kept it in long, even like a black tea. So this wasn't nearly as smoky as most of the other Bokksu offerings. This here is a crow pie, or a crowy pie. It looks like it's a small croissant. Pie dough, almonds, butter. Should be interesting. Kind of looks like pizza dough, honestly, but the crowy pie was very bready. Had a slight hit of sugar, which made it good. But if you like kind of a bready, nuttier wafer, that's what you get with this. This here is a croquant, a chocolate with a cinnamon edge to it. So I don't think I've had a croquant before, so I'm not even sure what it's going to look like. In practice, this reminds me a lot of the Azuki Crunches that I always like. And it sure fit the bill because this has a nice sweet dark chocolate, a little bit of cinnamon for a bit of spice, but nothing overpowering. This is going to be tough to beat. The Hokkaido Premium Longe de Cha, peppermint flavor. So the nice little crumbly cookie, but peppermint this time. Now this one was pretty neat. I'm a sucker for mint, and it felt like a breaded version of like those Andes mints you get in the store. This was nice. The Shiroi Koibito White. So another Longe de Cha, but instead of peppermint, this one has white chocolate inside. I can't complain. No, you're not seeing double. It's a slightly more white color than the green peppermint one. I can't really pick, but I would say this one at least has a distinct like white chocolate aftertaste that hits you right at the end. I would say this has got a slight edge, but not by much. This one is the stick milk cake. And basically, this is just a bunch of milk inside of a cake filling. This was some of the best stuff that I had in the Hokkaido one a couple years ago. So to say this might be the best one, I'm really, really hoping it is. Not bad, but not the home run I was expecting. I was expecting kind of an explosion like a Twinkie. This is more of a muted, very sugary, solid enough milk inside, but way more breaded than I would have expected, so not bad. Next up, we have the seaweed arare sesame oil. Should be a nice little cracker. Seaweed can usually be pretty solid or sometimes depending on the flavor, but sesame's probably going to be pretty straightforward. That's fine, I suppose. A little too heavy on the seaweed, not enough like salt or anything to kind of mask it. So if that's what you're looking for, this might be good or bad depending on your taste. The yogurt fruit pear gummy. Pear yogurt gummy. So probably a harder gummy than usual, but pear is usually nice and light, so we get some fruit today. Pretty chewy, nice, easy to eat, nice flavor, pretty pleasant across the board. The Funwari Meiji Mochi Puffs, caramel flavor. So I like puffs, I like caramel. I think I'm gonna like this. These guys were pretty soft, easy to eat. They explode on impact with a nice subtle, with a nice good flavor. The one thing I will say is it tends to stick to the teeth, so probably not my favorite though. The Daruma rice cracker, Zarame sugar. So nice big rice cracker, filled with sugar on top and around it. Should be nice. Pretty dang big. I liked it at first. Nice sugar, very sweet, but the more I bit into it, the more it had this very unappealing soy tinge to it that lingered, and I ended up just going from yay to boo. The Hokkaido Choco Rusk. White. More white chocolate? Yes, please. The best way I would describe this is kind of like a thick sugar cookie consistency. Easy to eat. It's got white chocolate over the top of it. And the white chocolate makes it near the end and gives me a great aftertaste. Scalloped butter rice crackers. They're called chips, but they look like rice crackers to me. But I'm curious. Just like the Daruma rice cracker, this is a tinge of soy sauce that really doesn't do it any favors. And I'm getting towards the end of the box here, so I'm going to start ranking these in terms of my interest level for these. First up, we have the Heiso Manju Black Sesame. So black sesame paste in it, kind of a manju. Might like it, but black sesame's always been kind of a hit and miss thing for me, depending on how thick they put it on. So we'll see. Yeah, it's that kind of banana bread consistency, but inside is like this chocolate paste looking stuff that's sesame that kind of turned me off as I was expecting it would. Can't say I've ever had smoked butter flavored potato chips before, but I'm willing to try anything. What I will say about these is it kind of took me a little underwhelming right at first, but the aftertaste mix of smoke, salt, and butter really hit the spot as it was going down. This was really good. We've got the Kuronama Soft Cookie, milk chocolate. So beet sugar, milk chocolate, gooey sounds inviting. So this is second to last. So let's see how this goes. Now this one really surprised me. It feels like those like if you've ever made like soft cookies at home, and like my mom and I would like we would always make peanut butter cookies. You know, if you've ever made those super soft ones, it's got this layer of chocolate in there that just works so well. The sugar is great. Man, this might be my favorite. And last up, we have the strawberry daifuku mochi. So mochi and it looks like strawberry and white bean paste mixed together should be quite a way to finish up. I normally like going for the chocolate ones or the really crazy potato chips and whatever, but this could be a nice ending. And for the finale, we've got strawberry mochi. Nice, solid, sugary flavor. Subtle strawberry flavor in the paste. Really, really nice. As far as what I would have liked the most, I would say the kuronama cookie, the smoked butter chips, the chocolate rusk. There were a couple things here and there that weren't, amazing, or were a little less, amazing than I was expecting, but a solid month still, and that's all I can really ask for with these. But if you're curious about Bokksu, if you'd like to try it yourself, the Bokksu.com, I think it's like $40-50 per month. I've done it every month for a couple of years, almost going on 3, and I've always enjoyed it. But, Tokyo Treats, Sakura Co., Bokksu, whatever one fits your mold, floats your boat. It's a great snack box. I've enjoyed it, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. And I'll see you guys next month.